Ladies and gentlemen, we have another requested mod to look at today. Today we are looking at the Institute Weapon and Armor Replacer mods. These mods are pretty unique. We're going to jump in with some live gameplay here in a minute for the weapon testing, but before we do, I've actually been messing with it a little bit already and looking into it, and the biggest disappointment to console users is the fact that the Armor Replacer is an eye-opening 450 megabytes. If you're doing the math, that's 1/4 of the 2 gigabyte storage limit on Xbox. Needless to say, I think only diehard Star Wars fans will want to keep this mod installed. There are numerous different clone trooper armors to choose from and customize, and while the file size is absolutely massive, you can see that it has a whole bunch of options. For almost half a gigabyte, you do feel like you're getting your money's worth, but when we can only hold 2 gigabytes of space, it's just not going to be worth it for most people. The detail in the armor is fantastic and modeled directly after the game Star Wars Battlefront 2. I will also mention that the armor does require the AWKCR resource mod to work, much like the Halo CE mod that we covered. Again, if you have all the DLC, get the all DLC version of that mod, and if you don't, then get the non-DLC version and just add the additional add-ons for any DLC you do own. If you have any questions about AWKCR, leave them down below, and as always, I will put the mod links in the description as well. After activating the armor mod, you can craft a new workbench at any settlement and create your favorite trooper armor set, and again, there's plenty to choose from. Also, there will now be a very high likelihood of Institute synths sporting the armor as well. It helps add some immersion if you're going for a Star Wars themed playthrough. The weapon replacer mod is not as taxing as the armor replacer, thankfully. The weapon mod comes in at around 85 megabytes, making it still a solid chunk of space, but nowhere near the monstrosity that is the armor mod. So now without further ado, let's test some weapons. Great thing about all these weapons is that it does not require any materials to use. You can make as many as you want and stock up your followers with them. Also, I'm not sure if there is any Pip-Boy interference. I recently installed the Pip-Pad mod, and I'll link that in the description if you want to use that. Alright, so we're just going to go through these and see what they do, give you a little sound test, because I think they're supposed to fire blue, but they fire red. So sound effect's pretty cool. Let's see if it could take out Trash Can Carla. Yep, one hit. Kate. Come on, Kate. Takes a few hits on Kate. Reload animation. So we also have the custom edition. Let's see what the difference is here. She's got an extended mag, I think. Come on, McCready. Let's go down. So it's not stupidly overpowered. So looking at them, both versions hold 500 in the clip, but you can tell the difference between this one and then whenever I equip the other one, it does have that little extra section on the side. You want more, McCready? Actually, let's pull out a different weapon for McCready. All right, let's give him the DC-15S. Alright, not too shabby. Again, this one holds 500 in the clip as well. Okay, that took her out in a few hits. How about Settler? One hit. Uh-oh, now we got people firing at us. Set the DC-17 pistol. Alright, I'm gonna hit a Settler with a body shot. Let's see what that does. Okay, kill. June. Okay, kill. Where's Codsworth? He's always tanky. Okay. And these are not automatic weapons I'm tap firing, but this is pretty. Oh no! Where are you? Gotta take the Settler out. Whenever the Settler gets that minigun out, you just gotta take him out. It's the most annoying thing about my settlement is when I'm trying to pick on the Settlers. They always pull out this minigun right here. Where'd it go? Disappeared on me, but it's either, oh, here it is. Yeah, it's the Liberty Prime laser minigun. There's also a mini nuke minigun, which when they get that, the game just freezes. All right, DC-15X rifle. Okay, so we got a bit of a sniper going on here. If I seem clueless, it's because I've never played Star Wars Battlefront 2, so I don't know anything about it. Oh, we just missed. Time to hunt our prey. Hello, you are beast. Pop and drop. pop and drop again. So they all sound the same. You can actually, that's all tap fire. It's not automatic, but you can tap fire very, very quickly. Like, you can hear my controller. Oh, I gotta reload. That's all tap fire. So if you got a quick enough finger, then you can kind of make it like an automatic weapon. All right, blaster shotgun. Oh, I've used this one before. It's not that great. Oh, she's got the laser. Oh, we gotta take her out. Come back, come back. No, 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 no. We gotta take her out to the head. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this shotgun is not very good. I actually messed with it a little bit. Why is she running away? Get back here with my minigun. I got you now, Marcy. Just me and you. Was she trying to run into the closet? All right, let's see what a headshot does. Hey, get out of my face, Codworth. Okay, so the fire rate is not as quick on this one. You can't tap fire as quickly. Marcy? Oh, that took her out one hit. Surprising. All right, so we're gonna try this Institute pistol right here. What it is it's basically the same as these other guns that we just crafted, only this one I actually looted off an Institute synth. So when you install this mod, it's supposed to give Institute synths these Institute replaced weapons, but it doesn't always work. I probably fought off about 50 synths already since installing the mod, and only like 2 or 3 of them had weapons. Most of them didn't have any weapons at all. Some had like pipe pistols, but most just came at me with their bare fists. That isn't supposed to happen. The biggest recommendation that people were giving was to start a brand new file. They said if you install the mod mid-game, then you can kind of get that glitch. It is a little bit immersion breaking when you have nothing but stormtroopers coming at you with bare fists. So if you do end up getting this mod and you want to make the most out of it, it would probably be best to do it on a brand new save file. Alright, so this is the Institute pistol. Oh my goodness, it looks like... Okay, so there's no sound coming from it. And it looks really weird. Looks like the same model that we just had for that shotgun, only it's supposed to be a pistol. You can see as you shoot, you get that little black screen. That's just the butt of the gun kicking back up into your face whenever you fire because the gun is oversized. Alright, so let's try the charge. See if we can trick somebody into walking onto one of these. Ah, somebody shot at me. Okay, McCready, you want to be my victim? I'm going to lay this right here. Blow up. Well, I mean, you could always shoot it. So, take that, McCready. Whoa! Sturges, I didn't know you could phase through walls. He disappeared when his gun popped out here. Oh, there he is. What a terrible way to go out. Alright, so we just have a couple left that I've saved for last. Alright, let's see if... take out Kate. Or let's see if I can hit Kate. Line up. Miss. Okay, so there's a bit of bullet travel time, it feels like. Also, I just now noticed this. Do you notice that little black clip in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen? So that's from the armor. I noticed that whenever I crouch. All right, Mama Murphy, sorry. All right, so this is the Z6 rotary cannon. Basically just like a minigun. This thing is deadly. All right, who's left in this town? Oh my goodness, Cosworth. You just see the pure power of this thing. Hey, McCready. Don't run, McCready. That's what I thought. Kate, there you are. No, not Settler. There's actually still a Settler alive. All right, we're gonna go for the head. Oh my gosh. From that range? Of course, it was a critical strike. My goodness. Where'd you come from, Settler? All right, let's see how accurate this thing is. Pretty good. So I've purposely been saving one weapon for last, and that is the Clone Rocket Launcher. So unfortunately, this weapon is pretty glitched. It'll still fire, but you can't actually see the weapon model. It holds 6 rockets. Again, this glitch may be fixed by starting a brand new file before you install the mod. So it's a shame. It's got a little scope on it. Alright, so I'm in the highest tippy top point of my settlement. Now we're just gonna rain on them. The thing about this rocket launcher too is that it can be fired at very high speeds. basically what we were doing before with the tap fire. Let's reload, see how quickly we can get off all 6 shots. Aim for the water. All right, that's rapid tapping. You can get them all very, very quickly. All right, this Brahmin stands no chance. Rocket launcher strike. Oh my goodness. Oh, if I had a dime for every glitch we've seen in this video alone. Alright, let me give one final warning on this mod. Like any mod that adds in characters or weapons from another video game, there's always a chance that copyright may be an issue. That being said, if you're a diehard Star Wars fan and you want to get this mod, then pounce on it now, because you never know when stuff like this could be taken down. It's unfortunate that the armor mod has to take up 1/4 of your mod storage space on console, but it is what it is. If you know that you can't live without this mod, then pounce on it now. Do not delay. It's a pretty awesome mod. I give it a solid 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a full 10 is because of all the glitches. And again, if you start a brand new save file before you install the mod, then you may be able to overcome those glitches. As always, questions and comments go down below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Slayr signing out.